Hey everybody, Sagittarius998, Adam here, and it is time for match day 13 of the Geoguessr League. Now, I'm tied with CoStar after the bye week, and today is my home map against Mangobernt. I'm not too worried about this because, after all, it is my home map, and I'm not facing Nighty or Bread, who are really the only people who I would be concerned about losing on my home map. But of course, anything could happen. Mangobernt has not played the last several match days, so I don't know if he's going to play here or he's not going to play again at all. But we will find out and see. CoStar did well against Jesse. Jesse hasn't played yet, but CoStar had a very good score on Switzerland, which is a very hard map. So he's likely going to win, which puts me in the position not only of needing to win today, but also likely needing to win on Sunday, or else needing him to lose. But we will figure that out later. For now, we are going to spend the next 20 minutes in Maryland, or longer if it continues to freeze like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if this will load. Looks like maybe Montgomery County, actually. It could be Montgomery County. Although it could very well not be. That would be a good sign. It is Montgomery County, I think. Although that might be a... no, it's not. It's the Baltimore and Annapolis Trail Park, Anne Arundel County, on Winchester Road and Baltimore and Annapolis Trail. Well, you would think the would connect Baltimore and Annapolis, although that could be a false assumption. Winchester and Bolters. Well, Anne Arundel County, actually Anne Arundel County goes right up to the Baltimore City line, because Glen Burnie this is all Anne Arundel County, which doesn't help, because this could really be anywhere within Anne Arundel County. Do I want to continue on Winchester or on Bolters? I'm going to go on Bolters Road, if it will let me go on Bolters Road. Or if I'm going to continue to have this kind of issue with movement, which is not going to be fun. West 50, that's a very good sign. Which means we're along the 50, probably over, close to actually Annapolis. So once it will snap in, we should look for Winchester. Probably not that far. Probably more like this way. Let's put down a marker. Chesterfield. I would think it would not be. Well, that's PG County. So if there's West 50, we need to be in here somewhere. Question is where. So that's 50. But is that the ramp onto 50? Which would be a little weird unless, well, I mean, maybe Crownsville. What other, Rutland, what's this, Davidsonville, that's already PG County. So where could we be? Oh, there's Winchester, there's Bolters. So that's where we are. Now, where did we start? We started on Bolters, going northbound. Southbound, there's a curve there eventually. Which is that? Is there a house? No, we're east of the house, or not east. We're north of the house. Probably around there. Maybe even a little... No, not that close. I'm going to say there. Probably going to be like 49.99 points. But we will see. 5,000 points. Great start. I mean, a pretty easy start, to be fair. I mean, as long as you go either south or east, you're good. If you go north, then, you're done, because there's not really much there. Even as you get into the Severn River. This looks like the eastern shore. Hopefully with slightly better movement than last time. Tuckahoe and something. I don't know where Tuckahoe There's one in Virginia, but I don't know of Tuckahoe, Maryland, so it's probably just, you know, a road name and not actually leading to a town of that name. Really not anything. I mean, that's pretty standard Eastern Shore look to this. So it could be anywhere. So let's temporarily put down a mark right in the middle, just in case, you know, whatever. There we go, loading again. The speed, I mean, I'm currently at my parents' house, actually, for break. And I think the internet, I mean, there's a combination of reasons why this is loading so slowly. But one of them is the internet is a little bit slower here. It's more consistent, but it's slower. So we get this. Why did it? Okay, let's move. So let's get here. There's lined roads now. Lined roads. We're still on Tuckahoe. Let's continue this way. Continue this way, please. Can't go that way. I don't really want to go this way, but I mean, there's lines, so at least there's something. Let's find a Maryland route, because if I get a Maryland route, then I'm set. If not, then, you know, again, this could be anywhere. Clopper Farms, that's actually really interesting. I live right next to a road called Clopper, which is nowhere near the Eastern Shore. I'm assuming someone probably came from this area, you know, near D.C., moved there, and some branch of the Clopper family and established a farm, but not really what I expected, and also not helpful. The newspapers are also not helpful because it doesn't say what newspaper it is. I also don't really know what newspaper is. Well, it could be county newspapers. Blurry camera is not what I wanted to see, but we're back to good camera. Of course, there's just a minute left, which is not good because I don't think I'm going to get anything. I mean, should I zoom in and look for Tuckahoe Road? That seems like a terrible idea, but I might just do it. Should not have moved there, but okay. Once it snaps in, we'll give it a shot of moving. Yeah, I mean, I have to be at this zoom. Ooh, hold on. Tuckahoe Road, Holly Road. Wow, that's lucky, because yeah, I could have, you know, been anywhere, and I chose to zoom in that spot. You had a right-hand curve, which is probably this one, right here. Wow. It's still, well, I had my marker right there, so even if I didn't zoom and I just guessed, I would have been only like 3 or 4 miles off. I would love to see what's here, because it looks like there's a road. Because we did this. It probably is a road, actually. It's probably this road. Because then we went on Thursday Road, and then Log Cabin, I think, was this one. I wish it would load. Yeah, Log Cabin. Okay. So that's probably Miller's Landing then. No, that's not Miller's Landing. That might be Miller's Landing. So we're probably here. Where's Miller's Landing? That's Miller's Landing. Okay. So we're somewhere in there. Let's actually go on the road. Well, lost that, but I think we're a little bit farther up, closer to the actual creek. Yep. 10 meters. That's actually, had I put it on the road, I would have been fine. But I'll take $49.99, especially with that, you know, lucky guess. Log Cabin would have actually sent us in the proper direction. So would have going south on Tuckahoe, as would have going north on Tuckahoe if we could have done that. But, you know, we got lucky and we didn't even need to move. Like 4 stars. It's the Eastern Shore, not... It's hard for me to just give a random open area of the Eastern Shore 5 stars. If there's no water, it's pretty boring. You know, it doesn't really deserve 5 stars, but Maryland is always nice to get. Now we have 5 locations of it. This one looks like Frederick County, perhaps. More like Washington County. That could be South Mountain. Or not South Mountain. Well, actually it could be. It could also be Braddock or whatever, the one closer to Frederick is, which I guess is in Frederick County, not Washington County. We will find out shortly. I did not want to go past the sign. Okay. Old Forge and something Veers. Herman Myers. Okay. Old Forge and Herman Myers. I don't really know what the better direction is. I'm going to continue on this way. Simply because perhaps if I'm nearing to the mountain, maybe I'll get more clues. Probably actually not the best way to do it. But really, either way could work. There's another Clopper Road. So apparently the Cloppers are everywhere in Maryland, not just here in Montgomery County, because this is not Montgomery County, and this is not the Clopper Road I'm thinking of. I can guarantee you that 1,000%. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to say Washington County. I mean, you know, put down a marker, maybe we're here. You know, put down a marker, then right at the end, zoom in and find the actual road. Doesn't seem likely that I'll be able to do that again, but who knows. When I'm hearing Myers, I'm thinking of Myersville, which is somewhere that I can't see right now. I think it's down here. Perhaps not, but I thought it was there. I don't know. When we're at 30 seconds, maybe I'll look for it. Okay, Bigger Road. Bigger Road has no name. Which could either be good. Ooh, it's a Maryland Road. 62. 66. I mean, 62 is in here. I know that. Or it's this way. There's 62. Old Forge. Herman Myers. Now once it... there we go. Herman Myers. So... off probably if I had just guessed randomly. It's an educated guess, but you know what I mean. So we went south on Herman Myers. And we were by the houses. Let's see if the houses are labeled here on the map. It looks like they are not. Fortunately, they are not. 57 seconds left. There are some side roads here. Not right here, but... What's this? There's a side road. What's this one? Something lane. Ridge lane, race lane. I bet it's a race lane. So when we started there, continue north, send you to a curve, which makes sense. This way eventually sends you to a curve. I'm actually pretty fine with staying where I am. That might be... I don't know. I'm going to stay there. Oh, off by 8 points. We're actually by that house. Close to that house. But yeah, I mean, 5 stars to be honest. Pretty nice mountain view. This gets 1 star. Southern Maryland, perhaps. Maybe Eastern Shore. I'm not feeling Eastern Shore on this one. I think it's probably Southern Maryland. Could even be... somewhere northeast of Baltimore, actually, is quite possible. We're approaching a stop sign. I mean, we're in a town, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Actually, Eastern Shore is quite possible as well, now that I see it. Is this Chesapeake Beach? Kind of looks like Chesapeake Beach. It's actually North Beach, but yeah, great idea. North Beach is just north of Chesapeake Beach, you know. No reason why that would be called the way it is. So we were in North Beach. I've never been to I've been to Chesapeake Beach. I don't think... Well, no, I have been to North Beach. Right, we're on Bay Avenue. Because coming back from Chesapeake Beach, we went this way. last time I was there. So I have been there. Now the problem is, what road am I on? Or not, I know what road I'm on. What road am I crossing? Let's see if there's a something to the right at some point. Like that. It's a road that goes probably like this. It's probably Sam Owings Road. And then that's Carley Court. Maybe. Wait, hold on. I'm north? No, I'm not. I'm southeast. Northeast, southeast. Makes sense. Let's go this way and see if I can pinpoint it down to a road on this side. So that's one road. That's one road to the left. Then there's a road here, which based on the map, well, hold on. Based on the map, there would be a road to the right first. Did I go farther than I thought to Sam Owings? Hold on. Once this snaps to, maybe I'll figure this out. Because, well, I didn't see that. The houses are labeled, which is good. I feel like there's something here that I missed. Froze. Either way, I mean, I might be off by, a mile something. 107. Okay, that's pretty generous. Of course, it's still not letting me move, but so I bet that's Mary Ann. So that's Sam Owings Place, which means Mary Ann Road would be somewhere. Could be this, probably not. It could be. If that's Mary Ann Road, then I could see that being Mary Ann Road. Then I'm right on it. Let's continue this way and go somewhere. Blast past this. Yeah, I think that's where we are. I'm going to make the guess off by 1 point. But that is where we were. We were apparently on the road. Misplaced marker. But yeah, makes sense. Okay, 1 star. Blurry camera. Not blurry camera. Welcome to what? Private property. Long Point property owners only. I don't know where Long Point is. We're on Pine and Cornfield Road. Now I have a blurry camera. I'm going to go a little bit farther this way. Now there's a good camera. Explain that. The good camera is here. What's this? Brooks Transportation. I don't think that's going to be helpful. No. I'm going to ignore that. So, good camera continues this way. Where's the good camera now? Is this the good camera? This is the good camera. But it's a no outlet. So give me this. Good camera, good camera. Okay. So this is the way out. Probably. Or further in. Depending on where we are. We are going west, so well, we started to the east, so yeah, I bet it's on the western shore of the Chesapeake. Baltimore Ravens merchandise displayed. Could be somewhere near Baltimore, actually. Quite possible. Enough so that I'll take a look and see if there's a Long Point. There's North Point. I don't know. Let's put down a marker there for now. 2.5 minutes left. Let's move a little faster. I just need to get to a bigger road here. Long Point. It's definitely Long Point. It's Sillery Bay is the actual like neighborhood. Stay on the big road, please. Yeah, we're getting out. And we're getting out to a good big road, which is the North 177. 152, 159, 715. It's not Eastern Shore. Ooh, there's 177. So, once again, there's Long Point Road. We were on Pike and Cornfield, not Pine, it's Pike. Pike and Cornfield. There's cornfield. We're on this somehow, I think. But, like here? I don't know, make guess. Off by another point. Because we're off the road again. But 5 stars. 24,989. I mean, I don't think that's a beatable score, in my opinion. Well, it's a beatable score by some people, perhaps. Quite possibly. But not... I don't think it's attainable for the vast majority of people. Really, quite a big home advantage. A lot of stuff on the bay, or close to the bay. I mean, there's a few easier rounds. I mean, even North Beach, you know. This we just got lucky. Very, very lucky on Tuckahoe. But overall, you know, very, very nice game. Very enjoyable game. And we'll see how this pans out. Until next time.